Good morning, it is, or good evening. It's Wednesday night, September 21st. And while I got on the table tonight, as you can tell, I'm not in my normal haunt. I'm at the office, I'm at work. So I apologize if the audio is bad. I don't have a microphone with me. So wasn't expecting to be here this late, but I am, and that's how it goes. But what we're looking at tonight is Solitaire 19th Century War Games. From Minden Games, the book. It's got Assault at Cold Harbor, Charge of the Light Brigade, and Gunfight at the OK Corral. Now, let me tell you, from Minden Games, I do believe Gary Graber designed all these games. Let's read the back of it. This 44-page book contains 3 complete solitaire war games simulating events occurring in the last half of the 19th century. Replay the charge of the Noble 600 at Balaclava, the bloody charge of the Union forces at Cold Harbor, and the Wild West's most famous gunfight at the OK Corral in Tombstone, which was in Arizona, if you remember. Rules and components for each of the games are included in the pages of this full-color book. Just scan and print the maps and units, and provide a standard deck of playing cards and 2 dice, and you'll be set to go. These games, like all Minden titles, have been designed to emphasize playability as well as historicity. It's up to you, the gamer, to provide a winning strategy for victory. Very cool. The reason I really got this was for the gunfight at the OK Corral, which I think is something we don't usually see in a lot of war games, but I do think that it's a very cool thing. But let's look at all of them, right? So they say to scan and print. So it's how to use this book. We understand that. It's got just some more Minden titles there. I don't mind Minden Games. I like Gary Graber. I think that he brings a lot of playability and a lot of energy into war gaming, right? Assault at Cold Harbor. So this is, which was one of my, let's look at the sequence of play for Cold Harbor. Counter battery phase, cannon phase, random event phase, movement phase, lateral movement phase, fire combat phase, melee combat, counter attack phase. Cold Harbor is a battle I know very well because I've read so much about it. That is one that the really good book that is a game as well, not war but murder, focuses on Cold Harbor. And the Confederates were so dug in there. That was Lee's last great victory. They were so dug in, and kind of that frontal assault at Kershaw's defense, and just was almost murder. And here is this, I think, represents the about a half-mile section, if I'm not mistaken, of the battlefield. And what you do, it's a solitaire game. You're playing Union forces going up against the entrenched Confederates. So I don't think the Confederates move much at all. It'll all be Union forces trying to break through. And man, talk about deadly. It's sometimes people will say stuff like, well, at least Ulysses Grant was a fighting general. And that's true in a lot of ways. But man, this one right here is one that he probably shouldn't have fought. And just throwing people into the frontal assault like that was just a meat grinder, right? I actually think one of the better Union generals was still Winfield Scott. I think if they would have been listened to, his whole Anaconda plan would have probably. That's basically what happened anyway. Union was looking for an early knockout, and that's just something that wasn't going to happen. They're just going to have to grind down the Confederacy to a nub, in which they did. And this was the last of it in 1864. But man, the Union took a lot of casualties at Cold Harbor there in Virginia. But so there's the counters. See, you're just gonna scan them and print them. That's fine. These books, if you can see right here, it's got a nice crease here that you can open them and it's well to crease with. The books are good. Books are well put together. Charge of the Light Brigade again. Battle of Balaclava. Here's some. They're cool. Another really cool battle, right? October 25th, 1854, Crimean War. Battle of Balaclava is raging. As Lord Cardigan, commander of the British Light Brigade, you have received your orders from Lord Lucan, the overall commander of the cavalry. Attack Russian cannons at the far end of the valley, about a mile away. The original orders provided by Lucan from the army commander read, Raglan, I was misreading it. Lord Raglan wishes the cavalry to advance rapidly to the front, follow the enemy, and try to prevent the enemy carrying away the guns. Troop and horse artillery may accompany. French cavalry is on your left. Immediate. All right. That Charge of the Light Brigade is because of the poem, I guess, more than anything, but is a very well-known charge, which is another cool battle. This one's more of us of the map. This one, I believe we're only using these. These are the counters used, and these are some markers, and that is a point to point. Isn't it about 20 points there? Huh. This one looks right up my alley. So did the other one, to be honest with you. So, Light Brigade hit roster. Okay. All of these games are very traditional styled. Designer's notes, which I always love. Traditional styled war games, right? They if you're a war gamer, you don't like too much of a book game, this is a book you may enjoy. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Now, this is really what drew me to this. Solitaire War Game, 2nd edition, Gunfight at the OK Corral, which you got the Earp brothers and Doc Holliday taking on the Clanton McLowry gang. I'm assuming there's the counters here. You're going to have Wild Earp, Morgan Earp, Virgil Earp, and Doc Holliday, Ike Clanton, Billy Clanton, Frank McLowry, Tom McLowry, Billy Claiborne, Wes Fuller, and Johnny Ringo. Cool. Is there a map? Or is there that's the counters. That's notes. That's not a map. I'm intrigued, but I don't see a map per se. Gunfight the OK Corral. Components. Counters, markers, and game map. The small map is a stylized rendition of a lot between buildings. Okay, so this is going to be the map. Is there a bigger one in there? That little... That's the map. So pretty much all that on one page. And that's what you got. So very cool. Very cool little book. There it is. There's some more U-boat. I have U-boat Captain. That's not a bad little game either. Solo East Front War Game. Do not have that one. I have a lot of those Minden games though. So there you go. So this is like, I think it's something around $10. Totally worth it for me. I'm gonna try to play Gunfight at the OK Corral here. I might even do it here just in a few minutes. Take a break and do it. So, all right, y'all. Have a great day. Play some games, and I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.